Please don't mind the top which has been drying behind me. I just felt like talking, which is why I'm here right now. I am in a very disheveled state. My hairs are very oily. I've just tried to braid them because they were not like braiding, and I'm here. I haven't even taken a bath yet, and ever since morning, I have tried to not use phone, and I kind of succeeded in it a bit because I was reading this novel. Afterwards, I wanted to start studying, but then my parents called me downstairs to have breakfast, which I thoroughly enjoyed. And after that, I was just helping them, everybody downstairs, because my mom is not feeling well. My sister is busy with her office work, which is why I was just helping them amidst of my CET prep. So the reason I felt like talking right now is because I'm really passionate, because I feel really passionate from within that I should talk well. And this one thing that I've observed in me is whenever I'm around people, I am not myself. I really fake myself, and these few days I've just been trying to let this person exist. And because I've always kind of like, it has like it has become a part of me now, even as I think about it, because even now when I'm around people, I it is like a state of mind wherein I copy others. I don't know why. I don't know. Is it because I'm scared? Is it because I don't feel safe being myself? Or it's just how I have trained myself ever since I've grown up to just not be me? And I was really sad that I'm not being me, and I don't even know who being me means. So, for the past days, I've just been in my room here, and I've just tried to let the person who is within me come out. I do things that I like. I do study when I feel like. I try to I kind of instill this habit in me of being calm, even when wherein my body is really prone to feel anxiety constantly. And by anxiety, I don't really mean panic attacks or anything. I don't know, just thinking about a future which is uncertain, or thinking about this particular dream that I want to live. I just, after thinking about it, I don't feel amazing, excited, or even good. I feel scared as to what if it does not come true. What if it does not happen? These are the thoughts that come in my mind the very first time when I think about all of these things. And I'm kind of recognizing it, realizing it, and I'm trying to alter it by um just being present in the moment. And I think I've been quite great at it. I've been doing it great, and I have realized I'm even great at it when my phone is not around me. Right now, as I'm making this video on my phone, so basically my phone is here with me in my room, right? So I just kind of rely on my phone because yesterday I did not really watch my phone. I just let myself be if the phone is not with me, because anytime that I have my phone with me and these kind of thoughts pop up in my mind, I just scroll. I just use this phone. But I'm not giving myself that thing to do now, wherein even if I feel weird, I don't grab my phone instantly. Even if I grab it, I don't open the apps that I feel like, because I am making myself realize ki I have the power. My mind has the power. It's not like I really have to give it all to my senses, but I can stop myself if I feel like. So that is what has been happening. I'm studying for the CT exam, which is on 5th of June. From today onwards, I have proper 10 days, and I've been feeling worried about it. But this one thought constantly pops up in my mind wherein I feel worried about that exam. And you know what that thought is? It is really beautiful, and I've really lived this thought, which is why I am kind of confident about it. And the thing is, the reality is far more easier than what you think in your mind, because I have always made up this particular scenarios about what ifs, of all the what ifs that could happen. And I've just lived in it for the longest amount of time, ever since I was a kid, ever since I uh, gave my 10th, ever since I was in school. I have always thought of these negative what ifs, and because of it I've never really taken this action. But ever since this CA thing happened, I've been doing things, doing all other different things, and I have come to this realization that things are really easier once you go and get it done. It's really hard in your mind, but not in real life. I know it can sound pretty ironic to some people, but this is what I feel. This is what it feels like. I can also give you one or two example. So basically, I was going to join this swimming class last year, not last year, maybe in second year of my college, and this one friend was going to accompany me, and I've never done anything like this with that particular friend. So I was really anxious, not anxious per se, but I was really excited for it, and also enthusiastic. I don't know, I'm not getting that particular word, but I was feeling that. And not really scared per se, but I was really curious as to what it is that would happen if I go with her. And I was really looking forward to it. But when it was time to go and get the form, like pay the money, pay the entry fees and everything, she kind of ghosted me. And I was really shocked as to how on earth she did that to me, because I never really thought she was that sort of a person. And she was not picking up my calls. Whenever I called her, she was not replying me on time, she was not texting me. And if even if I text her, she would reply to me after days. And I was really sad, because I take a lot of time before letting other people get a chance to be in my life, and if they treat or act with to me like this, I really get shock, because they are getting in they are getting a place in my life is the very I'm just shocked. That is what I meant to say. I'm really sorry for wasting these few minutes, but yeah. So that happened, and I had to go and do everything by myself, and I didn't really had her coming with me, and I was really scared, but I did it anyways. And I used to think a lot about it, and in my head it was this really big thing, and I used to be really scared all the time in my mind. But when I went ahead and did it, it was way more easier. So on the way, so it was like the first day of swimming, and I was going there all by myself, and that was a really new place. A lot of thoughts were coming up in my mind as to what on earth will happen, a lot of thoughts regarding my safety, a lot of thoughts regarding making friends, a lot of thought regarding the crowd that I would get to see in that particular swimming pool. As a person living in India, these are all the things as a girl living in India, these are all the things you have to consider, right? So I was really scared, and I didn't even pick females batch because it was all full. So I had to get this one morning batch. So I was really scared of the crowd. But when I went there, things flew so smoothly, things flowed so smoothly. Firstly I went in, I got changed in my swimming dress, and everybody was wearing their outfits, so there was nothing to be ashamed or to be shy about. And after I went into the pool, there was no time in like socializing, we had to get that task done. And because I was by myself there, I didn't really care about anybody else. After the sir called us to go get out of the pool and get changed because time was done, I went ahead, took my outfit and got changed and went back home. I didn't really had to wait for anybody. I didn't really had to think about others emotions, because I got to do one particular thing, and that friend of mine or anybody for that per se did not. I didn't had to do it. I went ahead and spoke to a lot of people. The conversations really awkward, but I didn't really give a damn about it, because there was nobody to judge me, like no friend of mine to judge me as to what is this particular type of conversation that I'm making with that particular person. Obviously that person to with whom I was talking might be judging me, but I didn't really care at that moment. for that person. And I know that is really brave of me to do that way, because I'm not that sort of a person. But I was really finding this new personality within me, and I was really impressed, let's just say that, by my own actions, behaviors. And then after a few days, I did really made this two cool girlfriends. And obviously, my personality completely did not really changed. I was reserved there as well, but at least I did something that was different, and that was out of my comfort zone. So now, if I had to go anywhere by myself, I will not be scared, because I will always think about this one memory, this one thing that happened, and I will be happy that at the end things do turn out for the best. And now, if there's anything wherein I had to go by myself, I will happily go there. So that is one thing that happened, and which gave me enough confidence to do things by myself. There's also this one thing that happened. I think I will not share about it because the video will get too long. But I think I should share because it is really interesting as well. And I think I've shared about this before. So basically, it was time to go to college. I chose this one college which was not really great, let's just say that, because the attendance was low. The only crowd who used to come to that college was the crowd I would not want to mingle or mix with. So I had to be by myself, because now because now it was all boiled down to my um values, my integrity. And I was like, let's just be by yourself. And in my head, it was so difficult. And even in that moment, it was so difficult because my mind could not stop. It was constantly telling myself all the things that other people were thinking about me, but in reality, nobody was thinking about me, because everybody was staring at me. And people stare, I mean, they don't really had to think about you when they are staring you. There might be a lot of different things that could be going on in their mind. They are not really thinking that, oh my god, there's this weird girl who is just walking by herself after the exam. They are not thinking like this. After a lot of trial, is this was like the idea that got fixed in my mind. And yeah, now I could go around solo anywhere because I have done it. And before I did any of it, it was really hard for me to do it, because in my mind, I made a lot of weird scenarios, and in my mind, it was really difficult. But when it boiled down to just actually going and doing that work, it was really simple. So that really gave me a lot of strength. So even now I have a CT exam on the 5th, and today is the 20th. My family says my life is dependent on it, because if I get admission there, then my life will be sorted, because at the end of those 2 years I will get a job. But honestly, I don't really care about it that much, because obviously I want to get admission into that college, but I will not be desperate even if I don't get it. Or I will not be desperate and studying for I will not feel desperate constantly and study for it. Obviously I will give my best, and I will give my all. But in order to do that, I will not make myself feel sad, bad, and worried every moment of time in the day, because there are a lot of different things which God wants for you, and it might not be always in that particular way. If God wants this particular college for me, He will get me admission there. Obviously, I would have to do something in order for that to happen, but that is what I am saying. And I could get a job anyway. I mean, at least that is what I tell myself. I could just acquire some skills which not a lot of people have, and I could just be great at it after repeatedly trying it out. Because right now, as you all can see, I'm practicing speaking here, because I have always thought I'm not a great speaker, but I've always had this desire to be a great speaker, and that is what I'm doing. I'm talking, I'm just filming myself, I'm seeing how do I talk, how things work out, and how do I express. So this is one skill building habit that I'm doing. So I think my life is I know that my life is not only dependent on that one particular college, which is why I will be calm. I will instead learn to make my mind function in difficult situation. Instead, I will learn things about my mind, and I will learn to train it. I will learn to control it, not by just forcing my beliefs on it, but by knowing how it works and just using it to my advantage. I think that is what actually great skill building looks like in my own way, because at the end of the day I know I will earn money somehow, but the thing that matters more for me is my brain, is my mindset, is my mental health. Because even if you have a lot of money someday but your mental health is fucked up, what are you going to do with that money is the question that I ask myself constantly whenever I am stressed or I am giving myself anxiety. Because I would not want to live a life wherein I'm constantly stressed, anxious, and just not happy. Even if I don't have anything right now, I will still be happy, because happiness is my identity, happiness is a part of me, happiness is me. That is that these so basically these are all the things that I keep on saying myself, and these are all the things that I keep on repeatedly playing in my head so that I could get used to these identities, these thoughts, these ideologies. So yeah, this is what has been going in my brain for the past um, m- days, and this is what I wish to be like, as I just said right now. And all in all, the reality is far more easier than what you think. Is what the message the message that I would want to give via this video. So yeah, that is it for this video. Bye.